Hello folks, my name is Steve, and this is my first video for this channel, Young Vinyl. I called it Young Vinyl because my last name is Young, not because I'm young. I'm young in a sense, being my last name, that's about it. So I'm new to, this is a new channel, like I say. I'm not new to YouTube though. I have another channel, Miniature Mustangs, that I do die-cast cars, customizing, collecting, all that kind of thing. So you might check that out. And I'm sure there's going to be some people that jump over here to this channel that are interested also in vinyl, as well as the die-cast cars. But anyway, excuse the mess behind me. This is my daughter's old room. She doesn't live here anymore, but we still keep her room handy here for her to stay in when she's in town. And it's kind of a storage room for us, really. Keep a lot of our junk in here. And try to keep her bed cleaned off for her. So what I'm going to do probably is, mostly it's going to be unboxings and finds, things like that. I'm not going to get into a lot of analysis and things like that. I'm not that knowledgeable about music. I love music. I've enjoyed it all my life. Some of the first music I ever bought was Beatles, and I was born in '55, so I remember distinctly the Beatles coming over and being on the Ed Sullivan Show. I remember watching it live on when that was on, and then collecting the 45s, and in fact I still have some of my 45s, and magazines and things like that. So and then growing up, I loved music. I liked rock. I liked Grand Funk, was one of my favorites. I liked all kinds of music, really. But I distinctly remember Grand Funk, and then Yes. I remember going over to a friend of my dad's house, and he had just bought a new stereo with some Advent speakers. I'll never forget those speakers. Sounded really good. And he had a new copy of Yes, Fragile. And he played that, and I fell in love with it immediately. And I've been a fan ever since. So I would say Yes is probably my favorite band of all time. And then I like Sting, I like his work these days. I never was a Police fan, but of course now I'm going back and getting some of those albums and enjoying those. I like Donald Fagen, Steely Dan stuff. Just all kinds of things, really. One of my favorite solo artists is Gino Vannelli. He's not well known, but I'm a big fan of his. I've seen him in concert a few times. I can remember the first concert I ever went to was, my sister took me. I was 11. It was Paul Revere and the Raiders. And I think some of the first concerts I ever went to were Chicago, Atlanta Rhythm Section. I remember seeing Grand Funk here. And Kiss. Went to a Kiss concert once. And I've been, of course, a lot since then, so I'll get into some of that, more of that later. about a year ago or so, I started watching or discovered a record auction online that I still watch to this day and get most of my albums from. This place is called Collectco. A lot of you might know of it, might be buyers of it. And fortunately, it's just about a 2.5 hour drive from me. I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee, and Collectco's in Lebanon, which is in Middle Tennessee. I'm in East Tennessee. But I get a lot of my records from them, probably 90%. And then they have an auction every night on YouTube and Facebook. It's fun to watch. You can learn a lot about music on there just by watching. That's what I did at first before I started jumping in and buying things. And then they sell other things too besides the records, collectibles and things like that. But then I got a local record store, Lost and Found Records, here just down the street from me. I get a lot of things from them. And anyway, I've got a box that came in today from Collectco. I thought I'd jump in. I don't know what's in it. This is the way I do a lot of my die-cast stuff. I get boxes in. I can't remember what I bought, and I just jump in and show what I got. And so that's what I'm going to do here. Now, this is something they were selling recently. Started selling these lights. This is a Kiss light I bought. It plugs up and let's put it all together and I'll show it maybe in this video. All right, see what else I got here. I got some CDs, or a CD. See what that is. Probably a Taylor Swift. Been buying some Japanese Taylor Swifts. Yeah, that's what this is. It's that Evermore. Yeah, Evermore CD, Japanese. My daughter's a big Taylor Swift fan. All right. Here's a 45. Picked up. This looks like it's Japanese. Vanilla Fudge. Keep Me Hanging On. Love that song. Very nice. All right, I got some LPs here. Let's see, this is Lionel Hampton's Hamp's Big Four. It's an oldie. White label promo. The reason I got this is Buddy Rich is on it. There he is. I'm a big Buddy Rich fan. I've seen Buddy Rich in concert more than anybody, probably 5 or 6 times. Got his autograph once. He was playing down at one of the local high schools right down the street here. All right, next, Black Sabbath, Masters of Reality. That's a new one. It's a redo, as I call it. 180 gram vinyl. Never was I did buy Black Sabbath when they first came out when I was younger. the first and second album, which I still have. Of course, they're not in very good shape. But then I think I had 4 new, so they were okay. I wasn't crazy about them. Probably like them more now than I did then. Fairies Wear Boots. I love that song. That's my favorite song of theirs. And here's number Black Sabbath 4. Of course, that's a new one. Yeah, I had this one when it was new. Very good. Here is the Beatles. Meet the Beatles. VG condition. I usually don't buy VG if I can avoid it. I like to get a VG Plus at least. Scranton Press. Seemed like there was something about this album that attracted me to it. I don't remember exactly what it was. It looks pretty good on the cover. Thought there might be some kind of insert, but there's not. VG, that looks brand new. I don't know where they got VG from. The vinyl looks very good. Excellent. It might have got mislabeled or something. Huh. Oh well. Looks good to me. This is the last one. Blue Cheer. (1970) Monarch. I guess that's the first press. OG. Oh, what's that song I used to like of theirs? I remember them. It's probably not going to be on this one. Nothing looks familiar. Blue Cheer. There's a song of theirs I liked, and I can't remember the name of it. Anybody might remind me what it might be. It wasn't on this album, though. All right, that's all I got, folks. I did a couple of videos on showing what I got for, well, they weren't videos, they were just posts I did before this, showing what I got for Black Friday. So, might check those. Once I get established a little bit and get some subscribers, I'll probably do some giveaways. I do a lot of that on my diecast channel. So, all right, appreciate you watching. Come back and see me and subscribe. Thanks.